Hi YouTube. Today we're going to walk through some of the evolutions that's made 1911 to what they are today. We're going to use a few examples that I have here. The top right one being an original Colt. This was made in 1918. It's the original design. It has not been altered in any way, shape, or form. If you look at this gun, you notice how high the ejection port is on it. It's got a long trigger on it. It's got a flat mainspring housing. It has virtually no beaver tail on it. What a lot of people complain about these is when they're firing this thing, the hammer comes down, it can bite you. And they quickly fixed that in the A1 version, along with the other few revisions. This gun has very, very, very small sights on it, virtually non-existent, as you can see. This gun won a lot of battles in the trenches. See, it's marked United States property right on the side, United States Army. This is a true black army gun. Has a lot of its finish left on it. It's got a lanyard loop on the bottom of it. But that is what a 1911 looked like in its original form. The gun still shoots amazing. It does have a heavy trigger on it, but it still functions just fine. It's very relevant in today's standards. Next one we're going to move to. This is a Colt also. This is a Series 70 Gold Cup national match. Now this gun was when they started modifying the 1911, and this gun was all hand fit and everything, and I'm going to show you some of the features that differs from the original design. Start with the trigger. It has an adjustable over travel on the trigger. It has Allison sights, target sights on it. They're fully adjustable, as you can see. It has a little bit of an extended beaver tail, so when the hammer comes down, it will not hit your hand when you're shooting it. It has a match grade barrel in it. See if we can get it to show up here on the camera. I don't know that it quite will, but we will try. It has serrations on the top to knock down on the glare. On the front, it has serrations on it for help with your holding onto it for some of the recoil it has. Very tight gun, very hand fit. Works very, 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 very smooth. Has extremely good trigger. This is when they started really customizing guns. It's a fingerprint magnet too, because of the bluing that Colt put on them. Ejector ports lowered and flared. Very, very, very cool piece though. This gun will shoot more accurate than most of us can shoot. This gun was made in 1976. This is what they call the large roll mark one. Now we're going to take a step in time a little bit further. This is a custom built gun. This is a Caspian. This has a lot of features on it. We'll start off with it's got extended mag release. It's got fully checkered front strap on it. It's got a fully blended mag well. It's actually one piece with the mainspring housing. It's got an extended beaver tail on it with a commander style hammer. You're in no danger of getting hit by that. It's got a match grade trigger in it. It's got a match grade Ed Brown barrel. It's got very, 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 very good sights. They're tritium rears and fiber optic front. If you look here, it's been lowered and flared. The slide stops with flush cut to the frame, so there's no protruding on it. Just a very, very, very well built gun. This is an absolute competition gun. Has a flat spring recoil in it, but that's when we're getting into a little bit more modern than the last one we looked at. This one's also a fingerprint magnet. This is polished stainless steel. Then we get into this one. 1911s have always been known to function best when they're in their original form, 5-inch barrel. Timing doesn't get messed up or anything. Well, this is a full custom company called Wilson Combat. This is a 4-inch, what they call a professional model. They have figured out how to get the gun to function just as reliable as any gun you'll ever use, using a 4-inch barrel. It has a full-size frame, the same size as all the rest of them, a 4-inch barrel. Some of the features that's on this, it's got a flush cut barrel, no bushing on it. This is a bull barrel, which I'll show you in 1 second. The top of the slide is serrated for glare. It has a U-notch battle sight on it with fiber optic front. The back of the slide is checkered. Has an extended beaver tail with a memory hump on it, so you always have a positive grip on it. It has very positive safety, and it's got an ambi safety on it for left-handed people. This gun also, the slide stop has been countersunk, so it doesn't protrude at all. It has carry cuts cut into the slide. Front checkering, 25 line per inch. Rear checkering, which is also one piece, the perfectly blended magwell. Now this gun has what they call a fluted barrel on it. There's the fluted chamber, and the barrel itself has flutes in it. I think it's more for cosmetics. Some say it's for cooling. I don't think you can get a 1911 hot enough to where it would make a difference. Got a full-length guide rod in it. This has every option you can possibly have, even sterling silver medallions on it. So basically, we went, in 100 years, we went from this, which the soldiers survived many, many years fighting with these, bare bones, to this. More compact, a lot more stuff, a lot more options on it. Basically, they're the same gun. Just a lot more stuff done to it. They've come a long way in 100 years with these guns. But anyway, just thought I'd go through some differences, how they started and where they're at today. This is still a relevant gun in today's standards.